Hi, if you're like me, you don't often get all your vegetables in, so I'm going to show you a quick way to get them in using zucchini to make lasagna. Typically I am dairy and gluten-free, but for this version I'm going to make it lactose-free because they don't make dairy-free cottage cheese, and that's what I'm going to be using is lactose-free cottage cheese. I've got dairy-free Parmesan, and I've got some more dairy-free Parmesan flavor cheese. I don't know how to do this cooking show thing. Where do people put their cameras? Sauteed beef and onions going already. For this next part, you're going to add some tomato sauce, some marinara sauce, something that is low in sugar. So I have pre-made some tomato sauce and I bag it all up in portioned bags, and I'm going to add that to the beef and onions. Next, I'm going to use this mandolin to chop up the zucchini all very thin, about 1/16 of an inch. If you don't have one, just use a knife. It'll take a little longer. This thing is fantastic for using it for vegetables. That's about all I use it for. Because I had such monster zucchinis in my garden, they tend to be a little tougher if you let them grow too big. So I'm going to pop them in the oven for about 5 to 10 minutes just to get them a little soft. If you don't mind crunchy, skip this part. Now that the zucchini is cooked, what you're going to do is just start layering. So the first layer, I'm going to put a little bit of meat. I'm going to use portable containers so I can just take these with me for dinner and freeze them if I need to. First layer done, second layer done. I'm gonna add some cottage cheese. There's no official measurements, I'm just plopping it in here. Usually I would double batch this and get a whole bunch. I'm gonna have extra zucchini, so what I may do with those is make air fried zucchini. I haven't tried that yet, but stay tuned. If you want to see that, I will post that video as soon as I give it a try. This is the one monster zucchini makes one lasagna plus some extra treats for the dog. So I've added some meat, some zucchini, some lactose-free cottage cheese, some more zucchini. I'm going to add some dairy-free Parmesan. We'll see how this goes. I don't know if it melts. We'll find out. I am pretty new to the dairy and lactose-free, but I have found that it has helped with my bloating in my stomach tremendously. I used to think I was just lactose-free, but it appears that it can be something more than just the lactose that you're sensitive to. So I've switched, just because it makes me feel better. If I'm giving my honest opinion, it kind of feels slimy. So we'll see how this goes. I have not added this one before. I've used regular cheese, but I'm trying. So keep filling, use all of it up, all your meat sauce, all your cottage cheese, fill it up. Add your layers of lasagna, noodles. I do eat carbs, but I do need some meals that I can eat in the day that don't have carbs. I use a fantastic gluten-free bread recipe for most of my sandwiches and buns, but this as noodles gives me extra vegetables. The sauce itself for 1 cup has 3 servings of vegetables in it. Thing I am going to add is some of this dairy-free Parmesan style, which is probably the same as what I was just adding, so we'll see. A little bit on top here. So I've got them all ready to go. I'm just going to pop them in the oven, get them all cooked, get all the cheese melted, hopefully. Okay, so end result is dairy-free cheese does not melt very well, but this is our finished lasagna. When I'm ready to eat it, I will just heat it up in the microwave and hopefully that'll melt a little better, but I'll let you know how it tastes.